What's up guys, this is Jeremy with GamerTel.com and this is the new Xbox 360 dashboard. This dashboard is going to be coming to you via an update that is going to go live on Tuesday, December the 6th, and this is just a little preview to show you what's going to be in that update, what it looks like, and all the cool things that you can expect to get from it. There may be some slight changes with the official update when that comes out, but I'm pretty sure that about 98% of what you see here in this video is what you're going to be getting on your Xbox 360. So let me just take you through it right now, starting from left to right with Bing search. Bing search is something that's new with the update. It allows you to search for anything that's on Xbox Live through either using Connect or by typing it in. Unfortunately, I don't own Connect, so I can't say Xbox, Bing, Dragon Age, and it'll show me a bunch of Dragon Age stuff. Instead, I have to type it in like a caveman, but it'll still be a pretty good example. So let's just search for something Dragon Age related. So I just type in the D, and I got some auto prediction stuff down below, DR, and here we have Dragon Age Origins. Click on that, and after the little bing, we see everything associated with Dragon Age Origins and other Dragon Age games as we go down below, or to the right. So we have Dragon Age Origins, and we have the full game and the DLC and the soundtrack, and there's Dragon Age 2, and this goes on and on and on and on like that. But what if we don't want to look for games? What if we want to look for something TV related or music related, movie related? We can do that too, right from here. So if I want to search for a TV show, let's go with Community, since that's a pretty good show that probably won't be on the air for too much longer, unfortunately. Go to Community, it's the very first option. Click on that and we're going to see everything that Xbox Live has available with Community in it. Season 1, Season 2, or Season 3, or Season 0, which is behind the scenes stuff. Let's check out Season 3. Next, they're going to ask us, well, which episode from Season 3? Episode 7, Xbox. And then Xbox is going to say, okay, you can look at this in one of two ways. You can either look at it on Hulu Plus, if you have a Hulu Plus subscription, since Hulu Plus is now the exclusive place to get all your Community episodes in glorious HD now. Or you can purchase it from the Zune video marketplace. So two places for you to get your Community, and when you move over it tells you a little bit about this specific episode, just in case you want to buy it or just watch it on Hulu Plus, and here's some related shows like that. So yeah, Bing search, very simple. It's a lot easier doing it this way other than just going to the separate music section and separate video section and looking for things that way. You can just group it all together. And of course, for Microsoft, if you can see a whole bunch of related things, or if you just want to see one episode of Community but then you see all these episodes of Community, maybe you'll spend a little bit more money. And this is the new home blade here. Most of it is just promotional stuff from Microsoft as usual. But then you also have your little quick play menu that goes through things that you've played most recently. So let's back out of that. Moving over to social. Now the social stuff is sort of new, but not really new. Twitter was there before. The Facebook integration has gotten a little bit deeper than in the past. We now have the ability to set beacons, which are basically, what's the best way to describe beacons? If you want to play a game and you don't necessarily just want to put in your status message, hey, does anyone want to play Gears of War 3 with me or whatever, you'll be able to set a beacon that goes to your friends that says, I want to play this game at this time. If you see this, just come and join me because I'm waiting for you and you're not interrupting me because I wanted you to come. That's what beacons are. So let's just say if I wanted to set a beacon, what would it be like? Well, let's see. We go down to beacons in activity here, and we see the last 5 games or apps or whatever I was looking at is right here in my activity, and if anyone else had been playing it, so I can just check out if anyone else on my friends list was playing Missplosion Man recently. It would tell me, and then I would say, well, since they played Missplosion Man recently, maybe they want to do some Missplosion Man right now or very soon, and I'll be able to set a beacon for that with that person if I wanted to. But since I can't, let's just go over to my beacons, and then I can set a beacon that way, and then I set a beacon for Missplosion Man, and I can set the beacon here, and I can also choose to set it up on Facebook if I want my friends to see it on Facebook, or if I just wanted my Xbox Live friends to just see it and not necessarily get Facebook involved, then I could also do that as well. So that's a little neat feature. Another new Facebook feature is the ability to sort of share what you are, what you're currently viewing. You won't be able to actually show them on Facebook like, hey, here's the video, click on it. It's more so like, this is what I'm looking at, this is where you can find it, and yeah, go check it out. And the reason why I'm going to the SyFy app is just to show you how that would be. Now keep in mind, you have to be an Xbox Live Gold member in order to access the Facebook sharing features. I know, right? But that's just the way it is. So let's say I wanted to see something from Being Human. I have no idea what this is. And watch videos. We're gonna have to dig a little deeper into this. Spacey in Toronto. Why not? She has very nice teeth. And I will go to share, and I will be able to add a message if I wanted to, or if I just want to share it straight up, this is what it would look like on Facebook. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a link there that you'll be able to click through and check all that stuff out. And while we're here in the SyFy app, just let me point out that Xbox Live is getting a lot of video partners. SyFy is just one of them. And they'll have their own little separate apps, and they will all have this same blade style. So there will be continuity across all the apps. So you will always know that you're in Xbox Live, so things won't seem so disjointed. And on the 6th, when this comes out, you will only be able to get a handful of these apps here in the United States, at least. Hulu's going to be there. Netflix is going to be there. I think Today from MSNBC is going to be there. There's going to be another app. The name escapes me at the moment. But as far as the really popular big name stuff, such as Verizon Fios, Xfinity On Demand, HBO Go, those things won't be coming out until early 2012. But video apps like if you want to look at video from TMZ or YouTube, those will be out sometime later this month in December. So that's something to look forward to. And of course, if you wanted to look at any of these videos, also you have to be an Xbox Live Gold member. So just know that paying for Xbox Live is king. So if you are a free member, there's a lot of things that you are going to be limited to. My subscription has lapsed, and I'm going to correct that shortly. Alright, so there's the quick play menu again, and those are your social features. So let's just move on to videos. We just looked at the SyFy thing, and the video just pretty much self-explanatory. Is really just another thing for Microsoft to promote what they have. You saw it's 50% off Breaking Bad stuff, so that's cool. Let's move on over to games and the game marketplace. Now, if you want to check out your own games, here's what they look like now in alphabetical order. And the box art is nice and big. They're all the same size. They're beautiful. They're right there in your face, and you can just go through them all like that. And say, for example, if you wanted to see your achievements in one, such as it's not Trenched anymore, I believe it's Iron Brigade, but I haven't updated it yet to get that change. You see just your overview, related games, extras, details. There's the extras again, leaderboards as far as comparing you to your friends, and all your achievements. you want to click on your achievements, and then you just have this nice little list right here that just tells you everything, of course, that you did. That looks mostly unchanged from the last dashboard, but you know, still pretty neat. And this is just the gallery. You can make it full screen if you want, flick through it at your own convenience. Some nice screenshots there. Yeah, so really good game, that Trenched / Iron Brigade. And if we want to go to the game marketplace, it's going to have a very similar style. Let's just go to new releases. As far as all the box art being right there in front of you and just looking as great as it does. So here's some of the new releases in the game marketplace from Xbox Live. So you know, if I wanted Alice Madness Returns, I will get the same interface as the games that I actually own. Nice big background image there. It gives you some related games, details, extras, galleries. Very nice. And I'm thinking that all that little extra information may convince people to buy more stuff, because wow, look how great it looks and all this info, and wow, thanks Microsoft, you really put some effort into this. Yeah, so those are all the new releases. You can still look for things as far as looking for them alphabetically, if you like, or by genre. So if I wanted to go to A to Z and look at stuff, let's pick H, since that's the first letter of my last name, and there you go. All your H stuff, all your Halo stuff, same interface. You know, there's your Hannah Montana if you're into that kind of thing. Learn more about it. She doesn't have her own background image. That's too bad, but I'm pretty sure Halo does. Halo Anniversary. Yep, there it goes. And of course, you can search by game type if you like. Games on demand, indie games, Xbox originals, arcade games. Let's click on indie games, show them a little bit of love. And here you go. There's your indie games. And you have different sorting options. Sort them by the release date, the top downloads, user ratings, those are your peers, and by an alphabetical order. So yeah, pretty standard, but still, you know, very nice stuff. Music is much like the video section. You know, you get your stuff from the Zune Music Marketplace. I don't think I have this downloaded. Yeah, it has to install. I'm not gonna let you wait through that. But yeah, it's just like the video store, just with music. And as far as the apps go, we looked at a few of them now. There is going to be a new Netflix design when this launches. ESPN's always been there. Hulu Plus has been there. Last FM has always been there. These are things that we have seen before. And these are just the apps that I have downloaded already. Netflix, SyFy, Windows Media Center, you know, just there. I never use it. And one of the last things I want to show you, cloud saving. This is another gold feature only. Cloud saves are cool because if something were to happen to your Xbox, or if you were at a friend's house and you want to use their Xbox, you know, you sign in with your Xbox Live credentials, you go into your cloud, you pull down your save, and then you can show them that level that you're on, or whatever, and you know, you don't have to carry anything with you. Like, my save game is on this thing, and you don't have to do that. So in order to access that, you go down to storage, and then you see your cloud save games right there. Before my subscription lapsed, I did manage to save some Mass Effect 2 data in the cloud. You know, just in case if the Xbox, something bad were to happen to it. When the Mass Effect 3 comes out, I would just be able to just start up my new Xbox, pull these save games down into that new Xbox, and yeah, just start up Mass Effect 3 with Ace Shepard and Jade Shepard, my good guy and bad chick characters. And yeah, you can I can just move it or delete it if I wanted to. Now, in order to get a game into the cloud, you would just have to go to, here's games and apps, like here's Borderlands, and you just have to go to move, and then you have to move it into the cloud, which I can't do right now because like I said, the subscription has been lapsed. But yeah, those are cloud saves. Those are very neat. That's something to definitely look forward to. And I think that's the gist of what you are expecting when this Xbox Live update comes to your console on Tuesday. You might not get it at the same time as your friends, but it will be rolled out. You will get it on that day, most likely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, this little tour of the new Xbox Live dashboard update. That's once again coming out Tuesday, December the 6th. Really cool features, even more so if you have Connect. And if you don't have an Xbox Live Go subscription, highly recommended that you get one, because most, if not all, of this stuff here you cannot access unless you have a Go subscription. So just something to look out for. So yeah, I'm done here. Till next time, this is Jeremy from GamerTel.com, and I'll see you later.